All right, I'm going to move on to my Bears because, as everybody knows by now, yeah, this will be the fun part of the show. But we lost 20-19 to the old Packaroonies. They own us. We know we haven't beat them in 11 games. I know all that. I know all this. But I like what I saw on Sunday from the offense. Caleb Williams looked a lot more comfortable. He looked like he was actually in a rhythm. And guess what? He ended up being our second leading rusher on Sunday because he actually ran the ball. He did not stand back there trying to force something, trying to make a play, trying to do. He simply took off and went, all right, time to go. Again, it just looked like a little bit of a different offense. And my goodness, was I so happy to see that. Yes, the outcome was not what I had hoped for. And the damn Packers got us again. And again, especially now, I know people, Matt Eberflus is definitely under a microscope because any coaching decision he makes, they're going to nail him for it. They just are. I can be honest. Chicago fans are very unforgiving about a lot of things. We're a very loyal bunch, but we're also a very critical bunch. And I'm telling you, whether you thought your position was good, whether you thought that, Cairo Santos couldn't miss from 46, whatever your thinking was, you've got one timeout and 36 seconds left. Why are you not trying to get at least a few more yards to make this kick easier for your kicker? You're playing not to lose instead of playing to win. And that is going to kill you every time, Matthew Eberflus. And you're killing me, Smalls. You really are, because, again, these are coaching decisions. Yes, obviously, we know all the other stuff. And, again, because of all the things that have happened already, everybody's looking at you, Matt. And when something like this happens, it only adds to the thing that you should be gone. You should not be coaching this team next year. Now, we'll wait to see if that actually happens. Again, we're 4-6 right now. We've got 7 games left ourselves. And already having lost one division game, and now we got to play the Vikings this week, the Lions on Thanksgiving, and then we get the 49ers, and then our division rivals again, with the Seahawks sprinkled in there, and the last game is at Green Bay. So, I mean, yeah, exactly. So I've talked about this a little bit before. It's not looking so good for us this last half of the season, and being 4-6 already, and having to start with a new coordinator, trying to get Caleb going. Yes, we may look better in the second half as far as offense goes, but I find it really hard for us to really make any kind of serious run with the schedule we have left, because all those other teams are vying for playoff spots too, and they're all playing just much better than we are right now. So, unfortunately, my 4-6 Bears, I mean, think about it. We won 7 games last year with what everybody said was a bad team and a bad Justin Fields and this and this and that, and yet we pulled out 7 wins. And it's very possible with this, with Caleb Williams and Adunze and Keenan Allen and DJ Moore and DeAndre Swift and Rojan Johnson and all this, and the defense we have, which is good, that we could actually not win 7 games this year, given what's in front of us. So to me, that is absolutely, absolutely horrible that we could actually finish worse than last year when everybody agrees that this year's team was much better than last year's, and look where we are. So, hey, I don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea what to even do at this point. I'm just simply resigning myself to the fact that I'm just going to watch every week and hope that, again, you see improvement, you see these things going, because, again, I don't see the Bears making the playoffs this year. I had high hopes that we could squeeze in a wild card. I mean, I think we're down to like a 3% chance to make it, even if we do. Like your Falcons, Andy, are somewhere in like the 30s, 40s, if I read that correctly. And Tina, you have the best chance. You're at about 65% to make the playoffs from this point on. So, I mean, the Broncos are, between our 3 teams, the Broncos look like they are in the driver's seat, for right now, for making the playoffs. So,